Fáilte go dtí de chearmanas branta ó Ollscoil Maynooth. Welcome to your Maynooth University Conferring ceremony. Congratulations on successfully completing your programme of study. We hope your time in Maynooth was enjoyable, challenging and rewarding, and that it will be beneficial to you in whatever you plan for the future. Your Conferring Day is one of celebration with family and friends and marks an important milestone of your achievement. We wish that we could celebrate with the graduates of 2021 in the way the Maynooth University community normally does. We will do so when circumstances allow. Wishing you health, happiness and success as you celebrate this special day. Gimid sláinte sanas agus gach deara art agus an lá speisialta seo ó chailúra agat.
Díomh go léir, agus fáilte go Ollscoil Maynooth. My name is Aidan Mulkeen. I'm the Registrar of the University, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Maynooth University for this unusual virtual ceremony. Conferrings are one of the highlights of our year. For you, our new graduates, it's the opportunity to look back at what you've done, to celebrate your success with family and friends. For us, it's an opportunity to see you competent and confident, ready to face the next steps in your life. It's a day when we're really proud of you, we're really proud of what you've done, and we're really proud of what you can do. And so it's a real disappointment to us that we can't have you here in person for this ceremony. It's not the situation we'd like, and it's not the situation we know you'd like, but we do think it is the right thing to do. We will have you back on campus for a ceremony in person in the future when the public health situation allows. But for today, we would like to confer your degrees in this virtual ceremony, and we hope it will be an opportunity for you to celebrate in some way with your family. Before we start, I'd like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about what to expect. This is, as you know, a formal meeting of the university to confer academic awards, and by tradition, parts of the ceremony are conducted in Latin. So, in a moment, I will open the ceremony, and I will then hand over to the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Professor Ronan Farrell. As we come to each new category of award, the Dean will introduce the award with a short passage in Latin declaring that you're properly examined and ready to receive your awards. I will respond approving the awards. The names of the graduates will then be called out. When we have called all of the degrees, I will close the formal part of the ceremony and I will invite the President, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address. Universitas Hiberniae Nationalis, Prae Honorabilis Pro Vice Cancellaria totaque Universitas, Haec Comitia Universitaria, hodie convocata sunt, ut quidem viri mulierisque maxime eximi ad gradus academicus admittantur.
Prae Honorabilis Pro Vice Cancellaria, totica Universitas. The Faculty of Science and Engineering. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Science, double major. Presento vobis hasce meas filias filioscas meas, quas omne cio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilis idonias esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae. Itque tibi fide me testor expandea totica academiae.
Authoritate mehe concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientias honoru cursu confecto.
Amorat Adanigi, Shane Bailey, Gabriele Bellin, Alexandra Birches, Rachel Boxell. Rebecca Burke, Sarah Callan, Joseph Daly, Kevin Daly, Connor Delgado Brady, Kieran Denning, Adam Donovan, Sarah Duffy, Oluwabumola Fajimi, Connor Finn, Adam Flanagan, Jake Franklin, Amanda Gallagher, Sean Gillivan, Niamh Hughes. Emily Keenan, Craig Kennedy, Daniel Keys, Connor Lawton, Ryan Lyman. Andrea Martin, Cathal McAleer, Alan McCarthy, Paul McFadden, Alison McGrath. Mark Menton, Kieran Malloy, Deborah Oladoso, Sean O'Leary, Oren O'Reilly. Marija Petrova, Christopher Schultz, Mark Sinnott, Leona Tooney, Sean Ward, Connor White. The honours degree of Bachelor of Science, single major, Department of Biology. Gerda Benzunaite, Emma Bissett, Chloe Caffrey, Sally Jane Clifford. Moya Connolly, Samuel Darcy, Niamh Dillon, Desmond Donnelly. Sean Doyle, Ellen Farrell, Jack Farrell, Ciara Fennan. Rebecca Fleming, Yusuf Gabbage, Dema Halaj, Rebecca Hoare. Sean Kelly, Orla Lenehan, Atina Malabanan, Marie Lord McGrath. Luke Merrins, Dara Nolan, Chloe O'Brien, Jonas Penetrante. Cormac Quirk, Jennifer Sheeran, Brianna Traynor. Department of Chemistry. Fidelia Ajoku, Andrew Carey, Kieran Caulfield, Andrea Cislaru, Liam Cosgrove. Farhad Mohammed, Connor O'Donnell, Quiva Ryan, Lavinia Suchu, James Tolan. Department of Computer Science. Alva Bailey, Isabel Buck, Haikua Han, Jianson Li, Grawen Lu, Zhang Mao, Hongzi Mu, Li Wen Tang. Liling Wang, Zheng Zhangyu, Gongqing Yang. Department of Experimental Physics. Jacqueline Daly, Fatima Sadeki. Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Alexandria Dempsey, Pawa Luchak, Efozo Osaren Notor, Joseph Scott Cattle. Department of Theoretical Physics. Gavin Kelly, Ronan Taggart. The honours degree of Bachelor of Science, Biological and Biomedical Sciences. Mateusz Benkowski, Ryan Bennett Flynn, Ardena Berisha, Ciara Boyle, Ross Brennan. Shannon Carter, Daniel Coonan, Orla Cooney, Mark Cronin, Amy Crow. Rihanna Cullen, Aaron Curtis, Abby Eva O'Toole, Chloe Enright, Charlotte Farley. Marlon Forca, Kieran Gallagher, Alan Gaynor, Conal Gagan Moore, Aoife Gregory, Sarah Harkin, Ciara Hickey, Tierney Hickey. Emily Holzbosch, Vinicia Urgo, Justina Jablokov, Sophie Jones. Chloe Kane, Damantis Kazunas, Muirin Kyo, Beatrice Kelly. Cora Kennedy, Ciara Keys, Jessica Knox, Eva Larkin. Mayemba Lujemba, Krisha Lunny, Quiva Marin, Sarah McAndrew. Megan McCauley, Ryan McCabe, Eve McLaughlin, Braden Miller. Jennifer Moran, Holly Morrissey, Isabella Noon, Sharon Olatunde, Brian O'Neill, Rachel O'Sullivan, Natalia Otrepska, Niall Quinn, Lucy Roberts, Jack Rossum, Jack Ryan, Ryan Stapleton, Dovai Tamulionete, Courtney Tunstead. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Science, Biotechnology, Mohammed Adil, Roisin Byrne, Celine Collins, Emma Curley, Anne-Marie Farrell. Gabrielle Kennedy, Ian Keogh, Katie Krebs, Adney Michael. Austin Moore, Anne Malarkey, Leah Ní Donegan, Clodagh O'Leary, Cathal Ryan, Conor Scully, Harty Uwadye, Tiernan Weir. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Science, Chemistry with Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Shen Cheng, Quan Chen Dai, Yuchang Li, Zinran Mao, Sukyu, Rizhi Zhang, Jiwei Zhu. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Science, Pharmaceutical and Biomedical Chemistry, Seamus Balkunas, Simone Brannigan, David Connolly, Cora Doherty, Leiden Elliott Brannigan, Al Hines, Mikhail Hisseni, Keela Kessie, Adam McCormick, Keen McNamee, Calvin Moore, Orioluwa Odinasana, Dylan O'Hara, Kevin Parsons, Pinkarm Tavorn Nort, Alexandra Tont. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Science, Robotics and Intelligent Devices, Michael Codd, Ryan Coughlin, Adam Duke, Frank Gallagher, Michael Hinihan, Keane Johnson, Arthur Karolowski, Kevin Monks, Kieran O'Hogan, Lauren O'Sullivan, Aidan Ryan. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Electronic Engineering, Presento vobis hasca meas filias filioscus meos, quas omne ciotam moribus, quam doctrina habilis e idonias esse mantantur a gradum baccalaureatus in ingenieria honoro cursu confecto. Itque tibi fide me testor expondeo totica academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitta vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in ingenieria honoro cursu confecto.
Sinead Brown, Ziqui Chu, Melissa Clark, Kevin Dalton, Ninjung Feng, Li Peng Han, Oluwademalare Lawa, Ziwen Li, Jiaozu Lin, Yishun Lu, Chen Cao Ni, Gigi Quang, Yi Yang Wang, Yi Heng Zhu, Zhengbai Yao. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Masters of Engineering, Electronic Engineering, the Integrated Master's Pathway. Presento vobis hasca meas filias filioscus meos, quas omne ciotam moribus, quam doctrina habilis e idonias esse mantantur a gradum baccalaureatus in ingenieria honoro cursu confectum, e gradum magisteria in ingenieria, itque tibi fide me testor expondeo, totica academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitta vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in ingenieria honoro cursu confecto, et gradum magisteria in ingenieria.
Ofer Agabuzayo, Matthew Byrne, Jessica Cullen, Will Douglas, William MacDonald, Brian Naughton, Michael O'Rafferty, Robin Seary, Keen Vo, Tessa Verlinden. Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering. Praesento vobis hosce meos filios, quam cio tam morbus, quam doctrina habilis e idonias esse quia mantantur a gradum doctoratus philosophiae. Itque tibi fide me testor expondeo totica academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa admito vos ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae.
Department of Electronic Engineering. Pavel Afanasyev for the thesis titled Class E Power Amplifiers in Modern RF Transmitters. Supervisors, Professor Ronan Farrell and Dr. John Dooley. Declan Byrne for the thesis titled Digital Pre-Distortion, the Implementation, Minimization, and Estimation. Supervisor, Dr. John Dooley. Prizes and awards. Each year, the university awards over 100 academic prizes at its annual prizes and awards ceremony, and the following prize recipients have been conferred at this ceremony. Department of Biology. The prize for best overall fourth-year biotechnology result, Cathal Ryan. The Biology Prize for best fourth-year laboratory projects, Conal Gagan Moore. Department of Electronic Engineering. The BSc Robotics and Intelligent Devices Best Final Year Project, Michael Codd. First place in fourth year Robotics and Intelligence Devices Prize, Frank Gallagher. The Intel Award for first place in the BE Electronic Engineering, all streams, Lipeng Hang. The Rode Schwartz Prize for the Best Final Year Project, BE in Electronic Engineering with Computers, Kevin Dalton. The ME in Electronic Engineering First in Class, William MacDonald. Department of Mathematics and Statistics. The Gossett Prize for the best result in statistics in the BA degree examinations, the BSc degree examinations, or the higher diploma in statistics, Mark Sinnott. The Huxley Prize for the history of mathematics, awarded for the highest mark and a first-class honours mark in the history of mathematics module MT382A, Oren O'Reilly. Department of Theoretical Physics. The Hamilton Prize for outstanding performance in the BA or the BSc examinations in mathematical or theoretical physics and/or theoretical physics, Ronan Taggart.
Re honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas, ceremoniis rite confectus, queso facias finum hujus convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal part of the ceremony, and I would now like to invite the President of the University, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address.
A chéimethe, a gcuine úsle, bhálam fáil se pársanta a curómh go léir ar líne chuig an searmanata speisialta ach neamhnach seo. Is ócáid speisialta é an searmanata seo is saoil na géimethe nua, agus tá áthasarm go bhfuil deise goin é calúra ó chéile ach le chéile freisin, agus mar sin bháil mar dús cógordas a cría dhéanamh ar le chéimethe go léir. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to offer you my personal welcome online on this very special occasion for each and every one of you, and for those with you, your graduation day. We had desperately hoped that we would be able to do this together on our campus, which is really looking wonderful as ever, and we are as disappointed as you must be that it is not yet safe to do so. But I think we're nearly there, and in the course of the next year, we intend to invite you all in person to come together so that we can be together and celebrate your achievements. Appropriately, given the very particular challenges that you have faced, you should be entitled to not one, but two celebrations of your graduation. Nonetheless, graduation day itself, the day, is a very special occasion in your life's journey, and I'm delighted that we have the opportunity to celebrate it apart, but at the same time very much together. And I do begin by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and my hope that for each of you this is as personal and joyful and special a day as if we were all here together. This has been a most unusual and difficult time. In your penultimate year of study, we were struck by this pandemic, the likes of which we have not seen for a century. You have all been affected by this. Your lives and your studies have been severely disrupted, and some of you, sadly, will have had the additional strain and grief of seeing your loved ones severely ill or losing loved ones to COVID-19, and they are very much in our thoughts. None of us imagined that this would be so difficult. None of us imagined that this would go on for so long and with such loss. And yet, through all of this difficulty, you found the resources and the resilience to complete your learning, to complete your studies. And it has been for that reason, and amplified by those events, our extraordinary privilege to confer on you today the degrees that you so richly deserved. So I'd like each of you to take a moment now and reflect on the last 18 months and on your entire journey of learning and study, knowing that all of your classmates are thinking and reflecting at the same time, wherever they may be, and think about how much you have achieved, how much you've overcome, to be where you are today, and just to absorb the significance of this moment. And I'd like to thank, on your behalf, two groups of people. Firstly, the staff of the university, who went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that you could successfully complete your studies. And second, the people closest to you, many of whom will be with you right now, wherever you're watching and participating in this ceremony. They've loved you and they've supported you through thick and thin, throughout your journey of life and learning, but especially so over the last 18 months, and they deserve your deepest gratitude. I know you'll have done everything you can to make this day special, and you will have made this day special, and you will make it special throughout the rest of the day. You'll have dressed up, you'll have gathered those closest to you together to witness your graduation. And I say this at every graduation ceremony, and I say it because I really believe it's important. Do take some time, some private and special time, later in this day, to let those people you've brought around you just show you how proud they are of you, to let them into your moment of celebration, to let them show how much they love you. You'll find it moving, you'll find it embarrassing, but it's a very special moment for them as it is for you. Make the most of it, because however you feel in this moment, it's going to leave with you a memory that will last the rest of your life and the rest of their lives. These are the final graduation ceremonies for me at Maynooth University, as after 10 years, my term of office ends on the 30th of September. I have, over that time, had the privilege of conferring degrees on over 45,000 graduates, each one of you now making your way anew in the world, empowered by your education. And it's one of the great pleasures of my life to meet our graduates. I meet you all the time in many walks of life, and I'm so impressed by, so uplifted by your ability, your ambition, your optimism, your concern to use your education collectively to make the world a better place. Earlier this week, I listened to our ambassador to the United Nations, Geraldine Byrne-Nason, speaking as our representative on the UN Security Council. She directly addressed the women of Afghanistan, offering them her solidarity and support and calling upon the rest of the world to do likewise. It was a powerful and an influential moment. She, like you now are, is a graduate of this university. You have little idea where your education and your life may take you, what challenges and achievements lie ahead, but what you must know is that your future and what you do with it is important. Yes, we face extraordinary problems, poverty and inequality, assaults on democracy, and above all, an ecological crisis of which the current pandemic is just one aspect. But you are ready. You're ready to make a difference. You graduate from a truly great university, one that cares about learning and its students. And in my last graduation address, I want to offer my profoundest and sincerest thanks to all of the staff of the university for the support that they've offered me and the support that they have offered you over a decade. So you graduate from a great university with great people. You graduate into a country that's teeming with energy and talent, in a union where diversity and depth of culture allows us to think and to be freely, and challenges us to think and be differently, anew and rigorously. So let these be your sources of hope and optimism and energy to boldly imagine a better future and work together to that ambition. And remember this, in the great challenges that do face us, how we live our ordinary lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely matters as much or more than the greater projects of our public lives. It is the little things as much as the great that change the world. This, above all, is what we as academics hope for you, that we have helped you find ways to live your lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely. We have great hopes for you. It's been our privilege to witness your achievements to date and to be part of those achievements. And we look forward to all that you are going to do into the future. So no pressure then. For now, cherish this moment wherever you are, with those you are with. Make the most now of this day, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. Draw on the resources that your education has given you, and the energy and love of those around you to navigate an uncertain future with new knowledge, skill, creativity, and optimism. When we meet again, you'll already have moved on and started to make your own individual and special contribution to the world. So it's farewell then, and I know you and your very special alma mater will fare well. And it'll fill my heart with joy to see your individual and collective stories unfold in the years and decades ahead. Gur maith liv go léir, agus go n-éireadh liv go léir.